you know, like on YouTube, just
Yeah.
read aloud, because it's not real.
Yeah, I'm like,
You know,
I'm
just,
just gonna read all these letters.
no, but a couple, and then I'll do real stuff.
Okay, and
Or
then
we
we'll find out who.
Her parents are invited, 10 to 11 is fine.
So they'll accept each other.
They come to our rooms.
Okay.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Okay. Start now. We're gonna start.
Jack.
How to be a copy.
Oh my god. Did he like it or did he laugh?
Yeah, he has some more like brothers that don't right.
Okay, so Friday's the day.
Holy cow, 7 pieces of paper at a time. Well, I can't do that, right?
It's supposed to be a smart machine.
One piece of paper, and then you wouldn't get, 5 pieces of paper in that one little section there. Cleaning in progress. Yeah, I got really good after it. Like, I don't want my homework kind of thing. I have a mom who can staple, I'm gonna go my son today.
Yep.
This is my only day I get here. I need to beg some more parents. We're
Crazy. All right, thanks for this.
Sure. I just said to them last week. Now it needs paper.
Take mine when I'm done. Yeah. All right.
Your pieces home? Here.
Take that machine.
Please bring my home.
All right.
Hey, come on.
Lisa's Friday, right?
Science lesson, but I think I'm stuck for the minute for things I have to do on Monday. Tuesday's my meeting, I have to have it done before that, so I can write my reflection. Oh, man.
One of the secondary teachers has duty and another. I'll make around for all of them. Good morning, Melanie.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good. I think home and packing, like one day I have a parent helper, I'm like, I left so fast yesterday to get to Mason's play, and I'm like,
You made it though.
I did, but good. I think I'm used to watching my class for a few minutes, so I can get out a few minutes early.
Craziness.
It was cute.
Good.
She's so funny.
Just don't give anybody ideas here.
Yeah, I know, that's the third grade bio plan. We're doing a little singing performance in April, but that's it for us.
That's good enough.
Yep.
This is your current one? This is your
Yes.
current one? Oh, that's sweet. I like that even better than the last one. You read that? We're gonna need set 3. surprised me. People from student leadership. Okay, so I guess we would read my channel technically. And there's 1, 2, 3.
For today's guest gonna be
Leadership.
leadership?
Yeah. Student leadership.
Oh,
Student
there's
council.
someone in my class that's gonna just say I'm correct.
Let's see over there. Watch the table. No, over here, please. Yeah. One could go there, but say Mr. Lindsay. Let's see.
Hey Kathy, do you like my song?
I don't know, I need a song. It's more like a jam.
Yeah. Yeah, this
But
is the
you
song.
know you could also add a song, right? Like
Yeah,
you
but
play the
you-
song during it and
No,
then,
you have to sing it.
no, you could also put a regular song. A real song from like any artist. You could put it
No,
there
you can't
and
do
put
this
it-
on GarageBand.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Really?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, but we can't use copyrighted material.
Yeah.
But you'll be famous on
It
YouTube.
has to be original.
So you have to sing it. You have to go to instrument.
You have to make like your
And
own
go to
song.
audio recorder.
And then
and
you
you have
have
to
to
sing.
record your voice.
Yeah,
you can make it
have to
priority,
sing.
but you have to ask the owner of the song. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to sing it. That's the only thing.
Okay, so I need to just see you all, and then they're gonna talk about the money, and then Alfonso.
Wait, first time.
The first me. I introduce you all. Yeah, I introduce you all. Then Alfonso talks about the survey. Talks about the survey. We talk about the money, and I just introduce them. Oh, so
Yeah.
thank you for the.
I already have my plan. I'll play that.
Where you going?
Where are you going?
Oh, to heaven. I like that one. I like that one. Oh, yeah. What did you been called? What did
Because you guys aren't in the view.
Huh? Yeah. I know. The show right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys never knew?
You never knew?
I thought it was, but I thought it was private for Mr. Jimmy can see. No, everybody's seeing this. Yeah.
You guys can text if you want. You can
Like
say
Cassie.
something.
That's true. But it takes it longer all the way to wait. Like,
There's every single thing in there. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be getting a lot of mail after this.
oh, you're getting that in there?
Every card here. Yeah. It's because what they're gonna do is like press
Well,
select.
oh.
They're gonna mail songs to me. I'm gonna listen to all of them, and I have to choose the song to delete.
That's cool. That's how we listen to it? Cassie. Yeah. You should follow me. I have 1,000 likes. And my friend only has like 30, no 10, and she has 1,000 something. And so no, but it's cool though, because she has coming. But like, you know how coming goes to
follow you.
I did.
But you follow me. No, it's not like this. It's in the back. I know, but it's this one.
Yeah, she wants to, and she said she tried to get out there.
Does that come out?
Okay, I don't know where we're gonna go. I'm looking for you in my calendar. It's always better to Alright, so we need one more. Alfonso, one more chair. Why don't you come on the outside? I'm gonna have Carolina sit there. And I'll be in the middle.
Do we need another chair, Mr. Lindsay?
Sorry.
No, I think this is it. Alright, let me make the announcement.
Hey, you know how life, they usually cut this off. Like, usually pictures skip until the afterwards. So they won't really be watching it. They'll just skip to the movie. So, to that.
Alright. Let's close the capsule. Here, let me see if I can stick Got it.
Whoa, careful, I hope.
Yep, I'm good. So, the number one rule is when you talk, you have to almost yell.
Okay, I'm a pro at that.
Exactly, just like that.
I'm a
So,
pro at that.
I'm a pro at that.
this is the, well, everyone can hear us now.
I can't say I'm a pro at that.
Because everyone technically can hear us now. You see? Even though the show hasn't started. So that's the number one rule. When you talk, you gotta talk super loud, like you're yelling it to this.
The crumb, the camel.
Right. You have a pen? I forgot one of my
Pen?
I got pen on pad.
Do you have a pen or a pencil?
I do. It's actually.
Right now, right now?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Any?
Could you start us off with the music?
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm shy.
Let's jam it. So much to talk about. All right, good morning, everyone. How's it going? Everybody say good morning.
Good morning.
There are a lot of co-hosts today. I know Mr. Jenkins is standing around. Make sure you get everybody in. We got Brandon's groovy music in the front. Check out the new jam. Yeah, pump it a little bit, Mr. Jenkins. Now I understand, Brandon, you created this one around the same time that, where are you, Brandon? Around the same time that you did the other one we played last week, is that right? Awesome. So Brandon's going to talk a little bit about the music and what he wants to do going forward. Who else do we have? We have Carolina Villacrez from the Snapping class. Say hi, Carolina.
Hi.
We have Alfonso from Student Leadership. He is the Commissioner of Publicity. Say good morning.
Good morning.
We have Fernanda is the Treasurer of Student Leadership. Say hi, Fernanda.
Hi.
And of course we have Cassandra, President of Student Leadership.
Hi.
All right, good job. All right, Mr. Jenkins, you can bring the volume down. All right, good morning, everybody. It is Friday, February 26th. We have a lot of show today. So we're just going to get right into it. We will start with our Roadrunner News musician. That is Brandon from Miss Levesque's class. How's it going, Brandon?
Good.
All right, so Brandon, after you sent by email your latest jam to Mr. Jenkins, you came up to me with an idea, right? So I want you to just say it super loud into the camera. Tell everybody what your idea is, because it involves everybody. Go for it.
Well, my idea is that people could go on GarageBand. They could
Turn it all the way around. So
They could make a song out of whatever they want to, and then they can record it on GarageBand. And so, when they press select, they click a random song, and they press this button, and then you can send it to mail, and then you can go to email, and then you can send it to me. And my mail account is BrandonR4819 at mytusd.org.
all right, so here I'm going to hold that up a little bit so people can get that. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about this. So really, this is about getting everyone involved in submitting songs for Roadrunner News, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's basically what Brandon's saying is if you want to get on GarageBand, create your own songs and send it to Brandon, he'll go through them and he'll select the ones for each week. He's inviting everyone to be involved, which I think is a great idea. And in fact, another idea we had is that Brandon might be available to help people get good at GarageBand. So we're going to look at setting up like sort of a lunchtime iPad GarageBand little club. And Brandon's going to be involved with that. That's going to be fun, huh? That's going to be really fun. All right, so there's the email. One more look at it. If you're already on GarageBand, creating some songs, creating some tracks, send it to Brandon, and he will go through them and get it on the show. All right? All right, thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it. We'll end with Brandon's new jam, too. All right, we're going to turn to Carolina. Carolina is a recent award winner, aren't you, Carolina?
Yes.
What, do you remember the name of the award you won?
No.
It's called Every Student Succeeding.
Every student can sing.
Succeeding, and you won that award. So every school had one of those winners, and you were our winner. And it's for students who have just worked really hard and overcome challenges and are just doing fantastic work in school. And you are our award winner. She deserves a round of applause. Good job, Carolina. You're very welcome. So it was a really fun event, wasn't it? I got a couple pictures I'll show. So what was your favorite part about this event?
That.
Okay, I don't know if you can zoom in on that, Mr. Jenkins. So there's a picture of Carolina and Miss Matthews at the event.
Nice picture.
And then there's another picture of all the award winners. I don't know if you've seen that one yet.
Yes, I can see me.
Of all the award winners from all the different schools. And it was at Pioneer Middle School, right? And it was really cool. It was all these tables and balloons. And what was your favorite part of the whole ceremony?
Balloons?
The balloons?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about the breakfast? I like the bacon the best. You guys like bacon?
Yeah.
The bacon was really good. So we got to have breakfast and dress up in nice clothes, and Dr. Franklin, our superintendent, spoke, and they talked about every student and what they did, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to share? Oh yeah, she got a ton of awards. So you got this big backpack, right?
Yeah.
And what were some of the things in your backpack?
Books, Anchor's folder, and Anchor's of this.
Let me hold that up. Yeah. I mean, the backpack was full of prizes like gift cards and notebooks and books and all kinds of stuff. All right. Are you still going through the stuff in your backpack?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you, Carolina. Nice work. Let me give a quick, since you're on the computer already, Mr. Jenkins, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our 5th grade boys volleyball team. They are doing great. I think their season is nearing an end, But it's our first ever, just like with the girls. The boys are having a great first season, learning how to play. There's a picture of them in action against one of the schools.
Wow.
Oh.
All right. So a shout out to all the volleyball team. Good job. If you have any volleyball players in your classroom, make sure you give them a high five or a fist bump or something, because they are really doing a great job and representing Heidemann super, super well. And many thanks to Mr. Parker and Ms. Thomas and all the adults who've been going out and helping, keeping score, Ms. Davis and Ms. Levesque and Ms. Lindberg, and all the people that have been helping out to make that possible. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Let's talk about student leadership. All right, this is your show, so who's going to start?
Cassie.
All right, our president, Cassie. Go for it, Cassie.
Okay, so today we're just going to talk about how much money we're raising Candygrams. We have some new projects coming up, and what are we sending it to, and then take it to Fernanda, the treasurer.
Hello guys, so we earned $71.79 and we thank you all for buying those cards, Valentine's Day cards, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's like so exciting.
All right, so we got $71. Is that it? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
It's something like cents.
And 79 cents. Okay, go for it, Alfonso.
We are also sending a survey out to each classes on what we want to do with our $71. Either we keep it here at Heidemann or we send it to a foundation or organization.
All right, so that survey is going to come to the classes?
Yeah.
And every student will get a chance to fill it out?
Yeah.
Is it on paper or is it online somewhere? Or?
I think paper, yeah.
Paper, okay. Yeah, so be looking for that survey. You get a voice. You get to help choose where Heidemann spends that money. And I think there's an additional fundraiser coming up, am I right?
Yeah.
Cassie, what's that one?
It's a St. Patrick's, like the same thing as Valentine's, but it's a St. Patrick's Day one. It's similar, and then we just want to give it an early start because we don't want it to be a rush and then this and that. So we just want to know, like, to save up the money if you want to buy. So yeah.
All right, awesome. And so it's a similar thing, like you get to send a message to somebody and say Happy St. Patrick's Day, and then they're delivered to the classrooms. All right, awesome. All right, thank you, student leadership. Guys, student leadership is working for you. If you have any ideas or suggestions, and you see any of the student leadership team, and I think every classroom probably has student leadership representatives in it, make sure you're sharing those ideas. They are working for you and helping to make a Heidemann a better place. All right, let's talk about Read Across America. All right, that is, do you guys know what it is?
Yeah.
What is Read Across America?
I don't know about that.
It's next week. It's next week, so it starts on Monday. So I'm going to go through the brief calendar of events. All right, you'll remember this went home, and I think I went over this last week, but it is worth repeating. Okay? So let me go over them real quick. So Monday, we're celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday. Staff members will go to classrooms and read, and you'll have special guests in your room to read, and we're going to celebrate his birthday. You read to me, I'll read to you. The classes are going to arrange to go read with other classes. So like a 5th grade class might go read with a kindergarten class and that kind of stuff. That's going to be really fun. Buddy reading. On Wednesday, this is the one you guys want to talk to your families about. On Wednesday, parents rally to read. Parents are invited to come to your classrooms and read with you. So between 10:30 and 11, bless you, between 10:30 and 11 on Wednesday, parents can come. Have any of you talked to your parents?
No.
All right, make sure you go home and talk to your parents today. Don't let the weekend pass without asking them to come read with you. Thursday, we're calling it Reading Under the Sun. So somewhere between 1 o'clock and 2:15, like the very end of the school day, classes get to go out onto the beach, and you can bring a book from home.
Beach.
Did I say beach?
Yeah.
I meant field. Wouldn't it be nice if we had our own beach, though? I don't know why I thought that. I think because of the sun, and I was just about to say the word towel. Students can bring their towels and their own books, and when we go out onto the field and read together out in the sun. It should be a nice day. I don't think there's any rain in the forecast. And then Friday is the finale. So we're going to have kind of a deer day. Deer stands for drop everything and read. And students are allowed to wear
Pajamas!
You would know that. All right, so it's going to be fun. All right? So don't forget, next Wednesday, invite your parents to come read in your class. Last year we had a ton of parents. I would like to see even more. All right, what is next? One quick thing and then one sort of big thing. Miss Stankovich has been in charge of putting together our book room in 1718. And you guys may not know, when you've gone through the C building and looking through the windows in 1718, there's tons of books in there, right? And we're continuing to build this book room. Well, Miss Stankovich came to me this morning and said, you know what? The other day I was talking to a classroom and the kids had all these great ideas for what books they wanted in the book room. So Miss Stankovich is inviting all of you. If you have books that you think everyone in the school would love, and you would like us to order a ton of them and put them in the book room, share your ideas with your teacher and have your teacher share it with her, or write a note and your teacher will get that note to Miss Stankovich, or you can get the note to me and I will get it to Miss Stankovich, and we will order those books and put it in our book room. All right? So are you guys already thinking of some titles you'd like to have in the book room? Okay, awesome. All right, now the big thing. Heidemann Elementary is pursuing an award called the Gold Ribbon Award. And we're in the running for this award. We submitted an application that told all about Heidemann and all the great things that we do together, all the reading and all the work we do together, the student leadership, everything. And they called us back and said, you know what? That sounds great. We want to come out and see all of that. And if we have a really good site visit, we will win that award. Okay? So it's a great honor. It used to be called the California Distinguished School Award, but now they've changed the name and they call it the Gold Ribbon Award. So congratulations to Heidemann and all of you for making Heidemann such a great place, your teachers, your parents. It's going to be great. So let me tell you about the date. It's March 25th is the date. And we'll be talking about it more as a school. Your teachers will be talking about it more as a school. But it's going to be a great day where we just all come and kind of dress up and we do our best learning and our best work and show them what we're about. And then keep your fingers crossed that we get that award, all right? So it's going to be great. So the Gold Ribbon Award. All right, more on that later. I think we are at the end. Everybody want to take a couple?
Sure.
All right, we are going to see if you can practice the name. All right? Check out the name. So thank you so much to these students for showing such leadership, showing respect, responsibility, and readiness to learn. All right. Alfonso, you got an easy one to start?
Yeah.
Okay, super loud, into the camera.
Camilla from Miss Lean's class.
Perfect.
Jose O in Miss Matthew's class.
Yes. Nathan from Miss Resendez's class. Good job, Nathan.
Valeria from Miss Boyd's class.
Oh. Vanessa Santamor from Miss Boy's class. Kevin from Miss Parker's class.
All right, back to you.
Abby from Miss Thomas.
Okay.
I don't know what's the name of that.
Cecilia from Miss
Cecilia.
Imes class.
Mrs. Klein's class.
All right, Cecilia from Miss Imes class. Good job. Let's see. I have Neve from Miss Peg's class. Good job.
Deanna Sanchez from Miss Lindbergh's class.
Destiny from Miss Robbie's class.
You're out? Okay,
Yeah.
We're going to have one more. Back to Alfonso.
Rennie from Miss Borgens.
Who's that name?
Oh, boy. That's hard to read, huh?
That's mine.
Lindsay?
from Miss. I know it's from Miss Ramaper's class.
He's in the same class.
Here, zoom in on that, Mr. Jenkins. If that's your writing, you won Gold Roadrunner. So,
Okay, I got it.
I literally cannot read that name, but it's from Miss Ramaper's class.
She'll know who it is.
Okay. So congratulations to mystery person. Karen from Miss Parker's class. Go ahead. You're out. You're out.
Victoria from Miss Anthony's class.
All right. Congratulations. So when you get a chance today, and when your teacher allows you to, or even at recess or lunch recess, come to the office and get your award. I think we're ready to end with today's music. Mr. Jenkins behind the camera. Thank you, Mr. Jenkins, for all your hard work. There's the jam. Remember, ask lots of questions, be kind, and read. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Bye. Bye.
Sorry, teachers, long show. Are we out? Okay, I think we're out. Good job, everyone. All right, fist bump. Right here. Nice work. You guys were awesome. Seriously. That was one of the best shows ever. All right, that's Chris.
Oh my god. Adrian. It's Adrian.
It was Adrian.
Hey, what's this name?
Camila?
Wait, what is the mystery word? I'll see if I can read it.
It's Adrian.
Adrian.
The mystery one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So small.
Yeah, Adrian.
It's
Yeah.
because my friend used to write like that, so I keep having
Adrian.
I know some kids like to write super, super small for fun.
Adrian. Huh?
All right, guys. Good job.
It's 10.
Like 10.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good show.
Was.
Thank you, Mr. Jenkins.
We're starting to get more flavor.
Well, I'm starting on Wednesdays and Thursdays to like plant seeds with guests and things. So I'm doing a better job of like getting that into my cycle each week, you know?
That's
And
good.
then it happens, yeah.
Makes
But yeah,
it-
if I wait till Friday morning, it doesn't happen.
It makes it more exciting.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. Oh, by the way, when we turned this way, there was just something about the light and everything that made the sun just pop a little bit more.
Really?
That I felt last week, yeah.
Oh, when we were like
Yeah.
that way?
Yeah, going this way. Yeah, there's something nicer about it. Even when the window was open, it was kind of cool to have
Yeah,
like,
because the
it was
sun
like the
was coming.
Today Show with like
Mhm.
people
Oh
walking
yeah,
back and forth.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah, it was cool.